Well, George, fuck off. Which, it was the red, blue one? Fuck. I actually have to read this one again because coming back, because fuck you, George. Do you want me to open the red one, or do you want to switch? The blue one. Yeah, switch. Because bullshit logic.
エンジちゃんがアーモンドを当てたあの15切れのケーキを思い出してみて。アーモンドが一つだけなら当たりの確率は15分の1なわけよね。15分の1。
I figured that out when the cake first appeared. I thought that waiting for a lot of people to get wrong ones would make my chances for winning higher. But in the end, no matter when I ate my slice, the odds were still 1 in 15.
でもね、エンジちゃん、実はあのケーキ、使用人の人たちも食べてて、本当は最初20切れあったケーキだったとしたら
It would be 1 in 20.
あれ？今日はお祭りだもの。使用人の人だけケーキなしなんて意地悪でしょ。だから本当は20切れのケーキがあったの。それを使用人分5切れ抜いて15切れにして飾り直して、そこからエンジちゃんに選んでもらったとしたら
It would be 1 in 20 unless if they weren't lying. If the 5 pieces they win and they didn't have any and they aren't including those in the odds, that only the family can end up winning. Thus, it doesn't matter that the 5 slices were removed in the first place. Thus, it's effectively 1 in 15. If they were a part of it and said that they could have gotten said almond, it would be 1 in 20.
エンジちゃんが選んだケーキの当たる確率は本当はいくつだったと思う？
For the fact that people would have been able to get it beforehand, if the rules still applied to them. If the rules didn't apply to them and they didn't get any almond, it wouldn't have mattered either way. Thus, it's negligible that the 5 pieces were there or weren't there in the first place. If there were really 20 slices, then the chances would be 1 in 20.
でも、使用人の人たちはアーモンドの入ってない場所を知ってたから、そこを避けてケーキを5切れもらったのよ。
So theoretically, the rule didn't apply to them, thus it was always 1 in 15 to begin with, regardless of the 20 being there in the first place.
つまり、彼らはハズレを5個間引いてくれていたというわけ。だから確率は20分の1じゃなく15分の1になる。ハズレを間引いたんだから、その分当たる確率が上がるのは当然だよ。
同じことが今ジェシカちゃんによって行われたんだよ。ジェシカちゃんは君が選ばなかった2箱の中からハズレを1つ間引いたんだ。ということは君が選ばなかった方の当たる確率もその分上がったということになるんじゃないかな。
It wouldn't though, because each one still retains the 1 in 3rd chance.
わかったような、わからないような。
Because it doesn't. The way it works is it theoretically doesn't actually go up. It's a trick to get people to switch, which is why they use it in game shows. Because if you know that they have the right one, what you usually can do to scare them off is open one, and then people are more likely to switch because they say, oh, hey, the probability went up, so I should switch. They end up switching, get it wrong, because they already know what the answers are. You end up doing this mind tricks, because flip the chessboard around, because the odds don't necessarily go up, because if you pick the right one, the odds don't fucking matter at that point. It all goes back down to the idea that, effectively, if you were only going to choose this one, it's a 1 in 3rd chance. If you're going to switch, it's still technically a 1 in 3rd chance, you just can't pick the other option, because it's already a bust. And theoretically, both would go up as well, because if you then put both of them to the side, it's a 50-50 chance of one being right and the other being wrong. So theoretically, they're technically the same, if you want to go through that route as well. If you remove a losing box, it's only natural that your chances of getting the right one go up. But your chances of having picked the right one also go up, because now it's only down to 2. And just now, Jessica removed a losing box from the pair of boxes I didn't choose. So doesn't it make sense that my odds of winning with those boxes went up?
よくわかんなくなってきちゃった。
I personally just this whole idea is just I don't find it to hold water for the sheer fact that if you then move said both boxes into the middle and say you pick one, you can either keep yours or switch. It's a 50-50 shot. Just because you picked at an earlier time doesn't mean that those odds can never change. The odds go up both individually. Theoretically speaking, if you're going to be looking at it through just the lens of how they're looking at it, both would go up.
いや、エンジェちゃんはすごいよ。6歳で確率論の事後確率を理解しようとしたんだからね。確率は面白いよ。高校や大学に入ったらきっと好きになると思うから。
I do enjoy probability. I don't buy into this kind of probability and percentages because I'm more stubborn than most people. So it's more like, fuck off. I picked the right one, so there's no point in switching.
いっぱい勉強を楽しんでね。
Just give me my 2 goddamn medals. My little head was really filled to the brim. Bewildered, I had to beg Ava for an explanation. Ava wore a bitter smile, too. I'll bet she doesn't really get it herself. As we felt a sense of connection through this failure, we happily grasped the medals we had wrangled out of them. You never answered if the blue box actually had it or not. Because if he's a real good game show host, he'd actually have her pick the right one in the first place. We will always be with you, always, from the whole Ushirime family. Give me my fucking rightful gift that fucking George stole from me! Oh, it's a Beatrice doll. Angie mumbled in her sleep and held it tightly against her cheek. Goddamn George fucking stole this shit from me. I swear to God, George, I'm gonna kick your ass. Anyways, time to go back to the future. Fuck you, George.
ありがとう。よく眠ってたか。
はい。よくお休みになっております。
That's good to hear.
ここでの騒ぎは客間へは届かぬか。
はい。扉も閉めておりますし、客間には届かないと思います。
いい夢見ろよ。
さーて、しんみりしたお別れ会はこれまでであるぞ。さあ、ここからは盛大に行こうぞ。二次会だー。
The after party's always the best part. When Beato clapped her hands loudly above her head, a white flash filled the hall and its entire appearance changed in an instant. The hall had transformed into a golden party chamber with gold butterflies flitting about, and gold leaf dancing everywhere.
さあ、ここからは賑やかに行こうではないか。
そういうことだな。さあ、もうハンマ法の毒素は一切なしだぜ。みんな入ってきてくれ。俺たちのお疲れ様パーティーの始まりだぜ。
With a burst of applause and cheering, a tornado of gold butterflies rose up in the center of the room. By the time it passed, the number of faces had grown significantly. Finally, the good part of the party.
未来の魔女に幸あらんことを。そして過去の私たちにはねぎらいをですね。
でございますな。今宵は我らも楽しませていただきましょう。
今宵に限らず、いつも楽しんでおったではないか。
I'm so glad I didn't have a runaway puzzle.
世の中、汝は楽しんだもの勝ちでございますよ。
さあ、七姉妹もいらっしゃい。
Yes.
煉獄の七姉妹、ここに。
Good to be here. Time to get absolutely wasted.
もうこれでゲームが終わりなんて。
Oh my god.
二次会で泣かないの。もうこの泣き虫。
バトラ卿、ベアトリッチ様、お招きを感謝します。
Anytime.
6歳のエンジェ様の寝顔独り占めしたい。
It actually is probably really cute.
私はお料理全部独り占めしたい。じゃあ私はいい男を全部独り占め。
Please go away.
そこで何 なぜバトラにしがみつく。
You can find your own man.
離れんか泥棒猫。
He's mine.
よく来たな、煉獄の七姉妹。盛大に楽しんでくれ。
やはり彼女らがやってくると急に賑やかになりますね。
And I wouldn't want it any other way.
賑やか大いに結構ではないか。
See, Kenzo's got the right idea.
それにまだまだ足りぬぞ。この程度で賑やかとはな。
Another gold cyclone rose up. In its wake, 3 people with bunny ears came into view.
シエスタ姉妹この得体、ここに。
このようなお席にお呼びいただけましたことを光栄に思います。全然遊び足りないうちにもうおしまいに。
それについてはわらわも同感であるぞ。しかし安心せよ、わらわたちのゲームはまだまだ続くぞ。
猫箱の中で永遠にな。よく来てくれたシエスタ姉妹。
バトラ卿、ご招待を心より感謝するものであります。我ら一同今後ますますに。
よせやい、そういう堅苦しいのはよ。今夜はブレイコーだぜ、ブレイコー。
そういうことにバトルは分かってるに。ダメです、410。羽目を外しすぎです。怒られます。
はーい、リーチェ。
Oh yeah, I forgot she was part of this group.
ご無沙汰ね。すごいわ。これだけ揃うのはいつ以来かしら。
I don't know, like 2 episodes?
夏日の法廷以来ではないか。
Yeah.
あの時は到底賑やかとは言い難かったがな。
Yeah, it wasn't fun. At all, in the slightest.
賑やかと聞いては。
Christ, I hope not all of them show up, as in not all magical people show up. Some magical people I miss a little bit, but it doesn't mean I want them to show up completely.
私たちの出番がないとは言わせない。
You know, in passing and just saying, hey, you know, on the street, just see each other on the street and that's it, and just keep walking. Nothing more than that.
すげえぜ。一体何人いるんだよ。
Like 20?
この調子で増えたら僕たち人間の方が少なくなってしまいそうだね。
Good.
もう出てきて大丈夫だよ、サク太郎。うりゅー。
Oh, hey, Delano.
お招き預かり光栄です。
金系、光栄なるものと知り立てまつるものなり。
I wonder if her master got an invitation. R.I.P. R.I.P. It's nothing to joke about. Feels bad.
よく来てくれたな。久しぶりだぜ。元気だったか。
It's been alright.
元気です。あなたたちと戦っている時が一番です。反抗士はもうやりたくないです。
You know shit.
金系、上司ドラノール、決済箱は山積みであると知りたまえ。
Nah, it can wait.
金系、我が悠久申請の決済を急ぎ。
No, that can wait.
切に望むものなり。
Nah, those keep getting pushed back. You never know what's gonna happen. Some things can't be helped.
相変わらず大法院暮らしは窮屈であるものよ。
バトラー卿、少しだけ残念なお知らせがあり
Oh,
ます。
good. Who died?
どうした。
Delano held out an envelope. It was one of the invitation cards that Battler had handed out for this night's party. The name on the card was Fruto Erica. I was joking. What? What do you mean she got something? Did she just deny it though?
私たちも手は尽くしたのです。
Yeah. The invitation was filled with stamps bearing the unbearable words of various, unreadable words of various foreign countries. Even without reading them, it was easy to guess that it had been returned to sender, destination unknown. Yeah. R.I.P. It feels bad.
そうか、苦労かけたな。
I mean, she tried, you know. Feels bad. I wish she wasn't sent to the void. I mean, maybe locked up in a dungeon somewhere, but, you know, not the void.
忘却の侵入は住所なき無限の底、
Sorry, Oblivion.
あるいは深海の底。
Like a sea of fragments.
ベルンカステル教以外の誰にも彼女の居場所を知ることはできないのです。
I'm sure Lambda could if she really felt like it.
一応あの魔女どもにも招待状は送った。
Yeah, somehow I don't think Burn's gonna show up.
気を利かせて連れてきてくれりゃいいんだがな。
ベルンカステル教は猫のような御人よ。自分に興味があれば勝手に寄ってくるが、興味がなければいくら呼ぼうとも姿を現さない。
そうね、あの子はまさに猫。
And there's the non-surprise show up.
餌は食べに来るけど決して頭は撫でさせない。
ラムダデルタ、お前は来てくれたんだな。
私こう見えても全然暇じゃないのよね。
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can tell.
でもまあ一応ベアとの後見人だし。
Since when?
あんたの後見人も私じゃなかったっけ。
I'm pretty sure you're everyone's guardian at this point.
まあそんなわけでギリよギリ。
Oh yeah, that is right. She was her guardian like way in the beginning, like in the third episode? Or was it fourth? I think third. God, I don't even remember. It's been that long.
ちょっと近くまで来たから寄っただけ。ああ、そこのボーダー、これ手土産にいろいろ持ってきたの。適当に盛り付けて出しちゃってもらえる？
Yeah, sure. For someone who just dropped by because she was in the neighborhood, she brought an awful lot of colorfully wrapped bottles and food boxes.
ベルンカステルはまだ来ていない。
I don't think she will show up.
来ないんじゃない？
She's probably pouting.
負けたゲームにのこのこと顔を出す子じゃないわよ。
Yeah.
であろうな。何しろプライドの高い御人だ。
Same. But I'd still show up. I mean, you gotta sometimes acknowledge your defeat. You know, if it was a fair game, they won. Yeah. Good games in order.
あいつにゃ散々な目に遭わされたような気もするが、それでもこのゲームに関わったプレイヤーの一人のはず。最後のゲームの最後の夜をのんびり祝ってもいいのにと思ったんだが。
そうね。あの子がいなかったらこのゲームはこの結末を迎えなかったかもね。
I wouldn't doubt that it has a conclusion.
敵も味方もゲームを成立させるための絶対要素よ。
そうであるな。敵がいなければゲームにさえならぬ。
私は敗北さえもゲームの一部として楽しんでるけれどね。あの子はそうじゃない。仕方ないわ。いろいろあったから。
Yeah, I know.
だからあの子を責めないであげて。
I wouldn't want to be through what she... Well, I did go through some of what she went through.
本当は感謝するつもりだった。いろいろあったが、お前がいなかったら今日を迎えられなかったと。感謝しよう。
ありがとう。今度あの子に会えるのがいつかはわからないけれど、運が良ければ数百年後にはまた会えるわ。その時伝えてあげる。そうそう、それはそうと、招待状はないんだけれど今日はお客を連れてきたわ。
客？誰だ？心当たりには軒並み招待状を送ったつもりだったんだが。
いらっしゃい、二人とも。紹介するわ。
Oh, hey, Will. Back from the dead. When Lambda snapped her fingers, the empty air exploded and two forms appeared.
ウィラードではありませんか。
よう、相変わらずちっせえな。
知らぬ客人だ。彼らは何者である？
いててて、つねるなしり。
Oh my god.
まず自己紹介が先ではありませんか？
That's how you introduce
多
yourself.
分この世界のバトラ君たちは私たちのことを知りませんので。
They probably do.
服に片翼のわしがあるな。後ろ宮家の人間なのか？
Wait, what the hell doesn't he know? I thought he was supposed to be in charge of everything.
後ろ宮リオンと申します。
Oh my god, there's another one. Really? Where's it gonna fit? Oh. Oh, no, that wouldn't make sense. While carrying out a job as an Inquisitor of Heresy at Burns' request, Willard met Leon. God, why is that Lion? In the final stages of the tale, he rejected the tragedy presented by the Witch of Miracles in search of a happy ending. They have wandered through the sea fragments, putting their lives on the line, and they're now under Lady Lambda Delta's protection. Wait, what's that? Oh, Lord Battler and his wife. That was quick. Oh yeah, they did get married. Battler and the territory lord of the game board and his wife Beatrice, after their wedding in the sixth game, they have become a happy married couple. In the past, Battler emerged victorious at the end of his long-lasting game with Beato, and he reached all the truths behind everything. Now in the final game, they have invited Battler's little sister Angie. Just what sort of tale will he weave with Beato by his side? Anything new? Anything new? No. No. Yeah, nothing new. Anything on this side? No.
私の世界ではあなたとは仲のいいいとこ同士です。
紹介するわ。奇跡的確率の世界でのみ生まれる後宮家の次期当主よ。そこではジェシカは一人っ子じゃない。リオンの妹なのよ。
そりゃ驚いた。そんな世界があるのか。
もしやそなたは。はじめまして、ベアトリーチェ。私はあなたのことをよく知っていますよ。私にとってあなたが幸せな笑顔を浮かべることは何にも勝る喜びです。今夜を迎えられたあなたを私は誰よりも祝福します。
そなたなのか。よくぞ来てくれた。
Beato realized who and what Leon was. The two of them stared at each other's faces as though looking at their own face in a mirror. Isn't it awkward that I married your cousin?
俺はウィラード。
And for this family, nothing new.
あんたの知らないゲームで巻き込まれたただの通りすがりだ。
彼は私と同じ大法院の異端審問官です。優秀でしたがもう引退を。
そうか。ドラノールの友人なら悪いやつじゃないな。
Yeah. She was friends with Erica, I mean.
ようこそ。歓迎するぜ。
No, friends probably is a little harsh putting it.
この二人は一体どこから。
ベルンが連れてきて駒にしたのよ。用済みにされて潰されかけたところを私が預かったの。後味が悪いのは嫌だって青々に言われてね。
Oh, wow.
大丈夫であるか。もし万一ベルンカステル教がここに来るようなことがあったら。
このゲーム版の上では私の駒よ。こんなところでひょっこり再会したらあの子がどんな表情を浮かべるか見てみたくて。
よくわからんが性悪なことを考えて連れてきたってことは理解したぜ。
私の手土産はこれで終わり。あとはのんびりくつろがせてもらうわ。じゃあとはホストのあんたに譲るわね。
さあバトラ教。
あなたが告げなきゃ始まらない。
今宵の長きにわたるゲームのお疲れ様パーティーの始まりよ。
諸君静粛に。我らが領主バトラ教のお言葉であるぞ。
よせやいそれ。なんか
Oh my
恥ずかしい。
god.
妻の大事な仕事であろうが奪わせはせん。
Beato sulked and handed Battler a glass of champagne. Come to think of it, everyone had a glass in their hand now.
マリアは子供なんだからジュースにしなさい。
No, I want this.
マリアもシャンパンがいい。
ほらマリアちゃんも 僕とお揃いのジュースにしよう。
バートラー、ぬるくなっちまうぞ。
同感であるな。始めよバトラー。
異議はありませんな。さあこちらへどうぞバトラー卿。
Ronove motioned towards the center of the room. When Battler stepped forward, everyone silently awaited his words.
よく集まってくれたな。みんな長かった俺とベアとのゲームはこれで全ておしまいだ。これまで駒としてプレイヤーとしてどうか明けぬ夜を存分に楽しんでほしい。
Cheers. Let's get wasted. Everyone raised their glasses to the heavens as they cheered, and afterwards, the soft sound of glasses clinking together rang out across the room. Whew. Please don't be sad. Only I was apart from all that fun noise. Maybe that was what did it. Oh my god, is it really going to be that scene where I was like trying to get out of that room? Before I realized it, my cheeks were wet with tears. I was lying on the sofa covered by a blanket. I can just barely remember getting sleepy and falling asleep in a chair. Somebody probably carried me here. I can't actually hear them, but I get the feeling that everyone's still in the hall having a good time. I want to go there too. No. I will go. Over there. It's what I've wanted the whole time, but I've never tried to take the first step. I'll go where everyone else is. My head still feels hazy, so there aren't any complicated thoughts in my mind. But that's okay. It's okay if my head's empty. I'll be together with everyone. I'll go to where they are. That's all that matters. I got up from the sofa and put on my shoes. Let's go. To where everyone is. The parlor door was shut. I tried to open it, but maybe because of my clumsiness, I couldn't get it to open. It was a bit creepy, as though the bad dream I had just had was continuing. No. No. It's not a locked room, you can open it. My mood grew darker and darker. The knob that locks or unlocks the door is on this side. If I twist, I should be able to lock or unlock it. I turned it. The door won't open. Did I accidentally lock it just now? I turned it. The door won't open. It didn't open the last time, so it should open. It should have opened this time. I mean, if you're really persistent, you can just break the doorknob and like unscrew it and just take the door off the hinges. But you know what? It depends how far you're willing to go. I don't have a clue how I'm supposed to turn it to unlock the door. I kept on alternating between turning the lock and roughly twisting the knob. I began to get irritated, wondering why they'd lock me away behind such an inconvenient door. Eventually, I ran out of patience and pounded hard on the door, but that noise didn't bring anyone over. Why am I locked up in a place like this all alone? And everyone else is having a fun party right there in the hall. Let me get out of here. At that moment, a cold wind blew past me. The wind rippled through my hair. Wind inside. I turned around to find the window curtain wavering a bit. About. There was a sound like scraping or crying. At some point, the double window had opened outwards toward the darkness. The icy wind that came through it told me that this window was the only exit from this room. Fuck that. No. Huh? Bad kitty. Stay outside. I suddenly realized that the darkness beyond the open window was glaring at me, and my heart leapt. Close the window. A cute sound rang out. I finally understand. That sound was a cat's bell. The glaring emerald eyes in the darkness were those of a cat standing in the open window. Its pitch black, luxuriant fur left only the eyes visible, blending in with the darkness easily. Did the Ushirimiya family own a cat? It has a bell on it, so it can't be a stray. Even if it was, how did it get on the island? It's a cat someone owns. At any rate, the cat was standing by the window and staring straight at me.
あなたは誰？
Of course, the cat didn't answer my question. I didn't think it was a cute cat, but I thought it might be trying to tell me something. So I approached it slowly. No. Then the cat did an about face, turning its back on me. You're being fooled. Then it turned its head to look at me, almost as though it was telling me to follow. And it leapt down into the darkness, leaving the jingle of its bell behind. Don't do it, Angie. When I peeked out the window, I saw the cat waiting for me under the pounding rain. I finally realized this window was the only exit out of this closed room parlor. That cat had surely come to tell me that. The longer I keep standing around here, the longer the cat will have to wait in the rain. That's not good. That's no good. I'll catch cold. I climbed up onto the windowsill and went out the window. The wind was strong and the rain was cold, but I didn't get as wet as I thought I would. I might have been in the mansion shadow. When the cat saw that I was outside, it walked along the wall of the mansion as if guiding me. It quickly disappeared into the blackness, but every now and then it would turn around and set the bell jingling to let me know it was there. Eventually, a window with light seeping out came into view. It was a window to the hall. When I peeked inside, I saw everyone having a good time. I couldn't hear their voices, but they were all right there. Break the window. I pounded on the window, but no one heard. Maybe the window was really thick, or maybe it was just noisy inside. Shoot out the window. Or it might have been so dark outside that I blended in with the darkness. In any event, no matter how much I hit the window, it didn't look as though anyone noticed. But at this point, my loneliness was giving way to anger. Why don't you notice me? Why did you lock me up in that room all alone? I've had enough. I'll just get inside somehow and yell at everyone. Oh yeah, you tell them. When the cat realized that I had given up knocking on the window, it led me onwards with another jingle. But just where is this cat going? I know it's following the wall of the mansion, but that's not the way to the front door. The front door might be locked. I'm sure that cat knows a place that I can get into the mansion from here, as if leading me there. Away from the light seeping from the hall, and towards the blackness, and lit only dimly by the lights in the garden, the cat and I continued to walk. Then I found it. An open window. The cat stood below it and looked between me and the window as though telling me to go inside. It's a trap. When I walked closer to pick the cat up, it slipped away from my hands and flew into the bushes in a nearby flower bed. Then, as though it really had melted away into the darkness inside the bush, all traces of it vanished. No matter how much I strained my ears, I couldn't hear the sound of that bell. Suddenly the wind changed directions and the wind started to hit me fiercely. I can't stay in a place like this forever.
灰色どこの部屋だろう。
I climbed up onto the windowsill and entered the room. Then the window silently shut and locked itself. Good, that saves me the trouble of doing it myself. Oh, now you're just gonna be stuck in this area. The room was completely dark. However, as my eyes got used to the darkness, I was able to make out a few things. It was a large room. There was a long table and many chairs. It was the dining hall. Perhaps because I realized this and was relieved, I was suddenly unable to see again. I searched blindly along the wall for the light switch. Then finally I felt a familiar shade. Wouldn't it be annoying if I pushed this and the light didn't come on? In fact, it was nearly the opposite, and an annoyingly bright light filled the dining hall and made my eyes hurt. I swear to God there's going to be a bunch of dead bodies in here. I slowly opened my tightly eyes shut. Shut eyes. And then, I saw the state the room was in. Hey! What a fucking surprise! I fucking hate everything. The dining hall was covered with blood. Here and there were humans lying on the floor. Then she realized that 2 of them were her own parents. Everything is amazing, and I want to fucking die. Nothing ever good happens in this story. No, I'm not now, but this is good music. So I'll let it slide.